Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And we are back this morning, guys. And yeah, we're back with another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Today is a Wednesday. Believe it or not, it is already Wednesday. It's a quick week so far, man. And tomorrow's rewards day. So best of luck to you guys in your weekly rewards tomorrow. We have a ton to talk about on today's video. I'm putting the video out today because it's obviously being Wednesday. I want you guys to get a couple of days. You know, I know that not everybody who watches the videos on the channel can always watch the videos right away. So I want some of you guys to have a couple days to kind of take in the information and use the information, because today what we're going to be talking about is a lot of future stars. So today's video, first chunk of the video is going to be about future stars. Second chunk of the video is going to be about a little bit of the market for this weekend, rewards and things to expect, and also a little bit of Rooney's impact on the market, because I know a lot of you guys are looking for a little bit of a market. We put some in yesterday's video, but we'll have some more in today's video. First off, guys, Cristiano Ronaldo SBC, Rooney SBC, any of the Team of the Year cards is over on our second channel. All right, Run the Full Market 2. You want to check out, we do gameplay player reviews over there. Check all that stuff out. Also, before we get into anything, put a team together yesterday. Vanderbeek gets subbed off. We're playing 3-5-2. We won our first 7. We lost 5 in a row, and then we won our last 2. So played in Division 1 rivals. Started off really good. I think I got a little fatigued, but yeah, had a lot of fun with this team. Really good team. So really enjoyed this team. Gonna move a few things around. The only thing I'll comment on this team is that what I am realizing, the meta this year and the way to be most successful is not having center backs at center back. If you have fullbacks at your center back, it's going to do you wonders, because these fullbacks react to the tackles quicker. They win the ball back faster, whereas the center backs kind of get stuck on the ball, and when somebody's bridging through you, they kind of sticky over the ball and keep the ball. It's a whole mess. But we got a patch update today. My video's a little bit late today because I was downloading the patch. So that's that. But anyways, guys, today we're going to talk about future stars. Obviously, Team of the Year is over, and I kind of wanted to go through with you guys and talk about future stars. So we looked at it a little bit on yesterday's video, just a little bit, not too much, but we did take a brief look at future stars and kind of what it includes, and all that good kind of stuff. So I'm super excited for today's video. I think it's going to be fun. First of all, where I do want to start with you guys is I want to take a look at expired SBCs last year. I want to show you guys a couple of the SBCs that we got, just to kind of give you guys an idea of the way that EA did it last year, and kind of what you guys can expect from it this year. So these are the Future Stars challenges. These are obviously just daily packs. There's nothing crazy here. 83 plus pack. Player Moments Davies came out. We got a Future Stars Moise Keane for about 80,000 coins, about 76K. Big transfer Odegaard. Now we'll talk about this in a second. Weston McKennie SBC. Nice looking card with about 100K worth. Center mid, box to box. So not too crazy. Kubo was a very good card. Kubo's Future Stars card. Very popular card in FIFA 20. A lot of people use this guy. Very good in the game. And we also got a Kieran Tierney card, which this was a good card, but maybe a tad overpriced at 200K, but still a good card. Player Moments Upamecano. Nico Barella Future Stars card. I didn't see this card too much last year. I don't think a ton of people did him. 82 to 88 upgrade. 80 plus player pick upgrade. So this is cool, because this is a very popular SBC, right? I'm just going to come out and say it. Player pick is what the whole community wanted during Team of the Year, because low-key, the player pick packs are just rigged. They're so good. They're just phenomenal packs, and they really do give great value off them. So this was something that I think a lot of people wanted during Team of the Year that we didn't end up getting. And that was about it. A little bit of a player of the month, nothing too crazy. And then Winter Refresh was kind of the promo right after, mixed in with Ones to Watch. As for the team last year that we got, we had kind of talked about it briefly on yesterday's video. Just briefly, we didn't go into crazy depths about kind of what it was, but we could take a look at it right now. We got something cool to talk about, because Future Stars does bring something really unique, which we will discuss in a second. But again, you guys can see, man, Future Stars, like, dudes, we are actually we are close to, we're not that far from Team of the Season, man. We're like maybe 3 months away. It's kind of crazy to think about that. But Team of the Year was so delayed this year that it's already February. It's already February 3rd today. So a lot of cool cards last year. Mason Greenwood was very popular last year. You know, he's about 1 million coins. Joao Felix, I think, if I remember correctly, was like $1.5 million. Yeah, $1.5 million. I mean, we talked about it. Martinelli was like 500K. Rodrigo is really expensive. All these Future Stars cards are going to be unique and good in their own ways, but you're going to have cheap and expensive options, right? This Kamara card was very, very good. 170, 150K for a great League One center back. Although I think a card like this will be cheaper in this game this year with Varane, and just with the amount of SBC center backs that we have. Now a lot of people are starting to craft Cannavaro's prime. So you've got a couple of different variables coming with that. And then the second team was also very good. We had Haaland, Valverde, Luis Felipe, Tomori. I've already seen people saying I want a flashback Tomori at AC Milan. That would be a really, really cool card. But the coolest part, and shout out to Gaming Frog because these guys are awesome, but they also have all this stuff from last year. The coolest part about Future Stars is the upgradable objective grind. This is a really cool part. So basically, last year, EA put this into Rivals, and basically you had to score 3 goals using midfielders to get an 80-rated Odegaard. Once you had 80-rated Odegaards, once you scored 3 goals with him, you assisted 2 goals with him, and you scored with him. And then if you scored with him using his 80 card in 4 separate matches, you got the 84 version, right? The 84 version. Now, if I take you guys back to last year, and if we go I'll give you guys a look at Odegaard, you'll see the upgradable version. So you would start with this one, right? Not too good, but Odegaard had 5-star skills, and I think they had given him. I think there's a weak foot upgrade on one of these. So you get his 84 then, right? His 84 looks like this, center mid. Okay. Then once you got the 84, play 20 games of them in your lineup, assist 2 goals with a through ball, and Rivals score using the 84 in 5 separate Rivals matches to get the 85, right? Then once you got the 85 had a 3-star weak foot, right? And now you're talking a little bit of a better card here. Okay, a little bit of a better card. And then you had to do a lot with the 85. I remember that. I don't think I got the 87. But once you assisted 6 goals with a lob through ball with the 85, you scored 5 finesse shots, you scored and assisted using the 85 in 3 Rivals wins, and you scored in 9 separate matches. Once you did all that stuff, then you got the 87. And the 87 had monstrous boosts. We're talking +5 shooting, +5 pace, +3 dribbling. Just a lot better of a card as an 87 rated card. And now this concept was great because you could unlock this card yourself. It was a grindable thing. It was an upgradable concept. And I'm assuming they'll do something very similar this year in FUT friendlies, which is awesome because it gives you something to grind if you want to grind it. Now, this wasn't the only one that we got. We also got a Future Stars Dan James. This one was available in squad battles, and this was also a very good card. Like no one's gonna deny the fact that Dan James was one of the most annoying players last year to play against in the game. He was so annoying. He really, really, really was. Now, this was the starter card. Started with a 75. You did objectives to get the 80. You did objectives to get the 82. And then you eventually got the 86, which was one of the most used cards in the game last year. Now, this one specifically was through squad battles. This one was through squad battles, I believe. You could do it through squad battles. Yeah, squad battles. So this was a squad battles card. We also had Ozyman. Ozyman had a crazy card at the end. 94 pace, 90 shooting, 88 dribbling, 87 physical. So there's a lot of cool cards that come out like this, which is something to really look forward to because I don't think the cards last year were particularly meta, and I think that objectives generally aren't like full meta cards, but I think EA have been given better objectives this year. I think that we have definitely been getting more usable objective cards in the game this year. Like, for example, we just had that Suarez, right? I think Suarez, that's a little bit more of a top-tier objective card compared to the ones that we were getting last year. Not to mention the cards last year that were in objectives were also only in division rivals, right? And now we've kind of got this separate mode where if you want to grind objectives, you can grind objectives, and that's kind of like a positive. So, yeah, this is a really cool concept that's going to come with Future Stars, and the way that EA kind of runs the game is that they do innovate new things every year, so I would be surprised if we didn't get more and more, because that's kind of what EA do. Every year we kind of get a new added I guess tack on to the promo. We get something new and advanced and different than the year before. So I'm going to expect that to be another thing to come this year. Now, FIFA 19, we talked about it yesterday. They just released the promo as one. And I'll say this, man. FIFA 19's Future Stars is the best Future Stars of all time. Not only is the card design the best, but also all the cards were so usable. I mean, every single card in this team was in people's teams. It was pretty crazy. Maybe bar Grimaldo, maybe Kluivert. I mean, Guendouzi was in people's teams. Calabria, Upamecano, Jovic had the 5-star weak foot. Lafont was a demon of a keeper. He was so good. De Ligt, Awar, Phil Foden. I mean, if you looked at this team actually in FIFA 19 dropped Team of the Year. And that's, look, there's a couple of factors in terms of why that happened. The first factor is that it was unexpected. Nobody expected this type of promo. This was the first time that we ever had this promo in FIFA 19. So now EA is hyping it up. We've got a loading screen out on a Tuesday, which means that EA are like, hey, go on, enjoy our promo. But I do remember that there was a sell-off in FIFA 19 when Future Stars did come out, right? You see De Bruyne dropped like 300K. And the reason for that was that these cards that came out were so unexpected, but also so good in FIFA 19. Like, they were all such good players that people were like, hey, I want to go use these cards instead. So I think that FIFA 20, that didn't really happen. I don't think that people were like, hey, let me sell my Team of the Year Conte to go buy, Dani Olmo or Valverde or Palacios. That didn't really happen last year, but that still could happen this year. We've got to see. I don't know what types of cards EA are going to come out with, right? It really is going to vary in terms of what we will end up getting. But all I can tell you is that Future Stars is a promo that these cards have a lot of demand. No matter what, I think these cards are going to go up out of packs. So they'll be in packs. There'll probably be 2 teams. That's how EA make more money. We'll get 1 team this Friday with an objective and an SBC. We'll probably get 2 or 3 player SBCs per week. I think last year when they had like 4 player SBCs, we'll probably get 5 or 6 among the 2-week period. So yeah, I mean, this is a promo to really look forward to. I mean, some of these boosts are crazy. Now, some of them are a little bit underwhelming because, like, Martinelli, right? Last year, he was 3-3 and they didn't boost this card. They should have boosted the weak-footed skills, and I think they'll do it this year because they were just getting familiar with it. But 500K, I mean, look, like, these cards are so expensive. It's crazy, right? It's really crazy, but they're expensive because they're usable. People look up to them. They're younger players. They're fun to use, man. And I think that, look, for me, a player pick upgrade would be awesome if they drop that. I think they got to keep, in my eyes, something that's nice. Although I think the 83 double attackers pack and like those aren't great value, I do like that they keep releasing them because it gives us something to put SBC fodder into. And, with a promo out like this, you'd want to throw a chance at potentially getting one of these cards. So I think that I look forward to that as well. And Future Stars is coming, guys. So let's talk about FIFA generally real quick. Let's catch up a little bit. Look, my team is now at this point where it's mainly untradeable. Messi, Team of the Year, is like my only tradable player at the moment. Rooney came out yesterday. And, guys, Rooney moved the market for icons like just an insane amount. We saw such a big rise on icons yesterday. And, look, I think it will continue to go up. I think there's been a dip. A little bit of a dip today in some of the icons, and I think the icons will now just keep going up after 1 p.m. today. I'm not expecting anything crazy today after 1 p.m. I think today's the day before rewards. Today we do get a new team of the week. That's to come. I don't know. I don't think we have anything crazy in the team of the week. I think Salah and Cancelo were like basically the most for potentials in this team of the week. We made some really good season progress, which is good. We're now only 32K away from that beautiful Pulisic. We've got like 10 days left, which is really, really, really good. The transfer list is full of nominees. They're doing really good, really well. I picked up a couple of the mid-Gerrard at 790 today. He went up to 890 last night. We'll see if it works. We made some good coins on the English icons yesterday. Prime Gerrard, Prime Beckham, Baby Beckham. Those guys are astronomically high. I think I may sell my nominees today, guys. I have a lot of these nominees cards, and I think I may sell them today. Reason being, it feels like a lot of investors are buying them. And I kind of just, I want to play it safe. I want to get my coins because I don't know. Look, I think tomorrow with rewards, it's interesting. I don't think the market's going to rise a ton tomorrow. I think it will go up, but I don't think it's going to rise a ton. And the reason I say that, guys, is that when you think about it, a lot of people didn't play Weekend League last weekend, or even if people did, they don't have crazy rewards because people were making packs all weekend. And I think that's something that really did happen, and we need to look at it in a realistic way and be like, hey, that's a real thing. Like, not a lot of people played last weekend. And I think even if people did play Weekend League last weekend, you have this other variable where it's like, okay, people know even as of Tuesday now that Future Stars is going to be coming out on Friday. So are people even going to open their packs if they have packs? I don't know. I don't think they're going to. I think a lot of people will save coins. So I'm not expecting a big market injection tomorrow. And by the way, speaking of Gerrard, by the way, Frankie de Jong was phenomenal at 175. This guy's already 215. Barca links. I mean, it's crazy to see that doing that well even in packs is kind of a rarity. We don't really see that too often. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see how the market moves tomorrow. I'm not expecting too big of a rise because I just think a lot of people are waiting. I think a lot of people this weekend upgraded their untradeable teams. I think that's a number one thing. I think people got better untradables in their teams through the upgrade packs. And like, even if people didn't get a team of the year, you're talking about people that added significant untradables to their team. Like for me, I ended up getting an untradeable Conte, right? An untradeable Pogba. I did a lot of packs and I got a lot of untradeable players. And not only this, but also the fact that people are crafting cards. Like a lot of people crafted Paulo Dybala, right? Super in demand player, really good SBC. So you've got people that are kind of upgrading their untradeable clubs all around the board. And that's going to take away, I would say, not maybe a major demand, but a medium demand from the market. So when you factor all these things into account, yes, I do think the market can go up tomorrow because it usually does on Thursdays. But do I think it's going to explode? I really don't think it's going to explode tomorrow. I don't think we'll kind of get that explosion. We may see a rise on Friday night that's pretty nice. But again, what you have to consider about Friday night is that also we have future stars coming, right? And there may be a little bit of a replacement of teams where people are kind of selling some players, buying some players, moving in and out of cards. So that will be interesting to see, guys, what will happen then. But I think regardless, guys, you will still see the market be up on tomorrow at some point. The reason for that is that people are going to grind rivals. That happens every week. So again, I'm not expecting any exceptions this week. People will still grind division rivals. That's never gonna, it's always gonna be a thing where people grind division rivals, guys. Always, it is gonna be a thing on Thursdays where we see this market rise because of division rivals. I put out my Rooney review. I think going to do him. I like him. Gonna keep my fodder though because I want to see if they drop a crazy Future Stars SBC or some nuts SBC on Friday or Saturday. So I'm gonna keep my fodder because, as I talked about with you guys yesterday, we have a ton of SBC fodder in the club. So I kind of want to hold that and make sure that all is good to go there. But yeah, I mean, pretty much for the account, guys, that's it. We're not really saving packs, but we're starting to accumulate, some of these objective packs and things like that. But other than that, nothing too crazy at the moment, guys. Nothing too crazy. Really just kind of chilling. Gonna play some more rivals today, get some more games. And I think right now I have a decent chunk. I think at the moment I have like 7,300. So I've got 17 games left. So I'll probably look to get rank 2, rank 1, most likely, guys. So thanks for watching the video today, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in a video later. Peace.